What's going on? Welcome to the channel. Draft Dude here in all caps. And today I'm going to be showing you a command that I use. I use it quite a bit. It's pretty helpful, and I'll show you at least how I use it. An example of how I would use it, and what I see as the alternative that people do. So I'm going to bring over this tab here. Just show you. I look up AutoCAD command list. This XML CAD's right here. It says complete list of AutoCAD commands, and then we have Autodesk down here, keyboard commands and shortcut guide. We'll start with the XML CAD. I come down here, W, I see W block, wedge, I don't see the command. Same with Autodesk, come down here to W, I see W block, wedge, navs wheel, I don't see the command. So, I'll show you guys how to use this command, what it's called, some examples. Come over here, we'll use this as an example. So the command is called wipeout. Type it in here. Command's called wipeout. You can just type WI to call it up. It's exactly how it sounds. You draw a polygon however you want, and when you're done making clicks, just hit enter, and it wipes out everything behind it. And you can move this up or down between the layers, and whatever you're going to wipe out, usually you put something on top of it, like text or an object or something, and then you would just bring that above the wipeout, send everything else behind the wipeout. So with wipeout, you've got your options down here, frames and polygon and polyline. The frame is this frame right here that it's referring to on the actual wipeout, so you can turn that off and on. You can turn it off. And this will work. This will do all your wipeouts that you have in that model space. You can do display but not plot. So if you have it on, you were to plot this. Let's do a window. The frame of the wipeout will show up. So I think it's best to just leave it, at least from my preference is display but don't plot, because then you can still see the lines and you can mess around with it in model space, but it won't show up when you plot or publish it. Your other option is the polyline option. So say you have we'll just do a rectangle. I have a rectangle here. You can convert a closed polyline into a wipeout. Just do wipeout, polyline, select a closed polyline. You can choose to erase or not, and then it converts it to a wipeout. And the lines have to be 0 width. So if I had a big poly line width like this, close it, wipeout, it won't select this. It'll say polyline must be made up of 0 width line segments only. Alright, how wipeout is handy is, say I have this wall here that I drew. I didn't draw this, but say you have a wall here that you drew, and you're placing like these doors, these windows, and what most people are going to do is they're going to take like the door, they're going to throw it on that wall, wherever they're told it's supposed to be or wherever you're placing it, and most people just trim the lines here. We can see it here, this door. These lines are just trimmed to fit the door. Just one slight issue with that is just if you ever have to move the door, or if this was just maybe a mock-up, or there was some changes when they built whatever they're building, you got to move the door. Oh, hey, we moved it 2 inches actually when we installed it. Then you have to go back in the drawing if you're going to keep it up to date, and then you just have to move the door, then repair your lines. So with the wipeout command, it'll keep you from having to repair the lines every time when placing objects in front of something. So we can just take the wipeout command, outline our door here, and then select the wipeout. Go to our draw order, right click draw order. Send under objects. We can highlight our door, enter, and then we can bring this door with a wipeout behind it on top of these lines, and it'll wipe the lines out from plotting. But the lines are still there, and you don't have to repair them if something moves around, and it's pretty helpful. And just send these lines behind the wipeout. Now you have this door right here. And the lines, they still exist behind there. So when you move the door, you don't have to repair your lines. Another thing that I use wipeout for is, let's say I'm working on a building like this or something, and maybe I'm just calling out the windows on it. I'm worried about the windows. I'm not worried about structure or anything on it. I'm just making a drawing about the windows. I got a bill of materials over here, and then I'm just numbering the windows to match the bill of material. So, let's see if it's set up. Say I'm numbering this window, that window, and I see people do this sometimes. They'll just trim out the stuff for the number, but if you just do your wipeout command, you can make a polygon inside that circle and wipe it out a little bit. Now I do have a command that will make a circular wipeout instead of making a 16-sided polygon or something. It'll just make you make a circle, because the wipeout command that Autodesk makes only does polygons, doesn't do circles. But I do have a command for circle wipeout, and I will explain that command, show you where to get it in another video. So appreciate your time. If you want to hear more from me, like, subscribe, notification bell. Even if you don't want to hear more from me, you can still hit that subscribe and like button. Much appreciated. I'll see you in the next video.